It'll be one to go this time by. Coming to the green, buddy, coming to the green. Let's go get him. Go, 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 go.
Get your motor running. Head out on the highway.
Here at the beautiful Hyatt Regency Coral Gables, the 2008 NASCAR Sprint Cup Series season has come down to one race and two contenders. Carl Edwards comes into Sunday's season finale, the Ford 400 at Homestead-Miami Speedway, trailing Jimmie Johnson by 141 points. Carl described his challenge this past Sunday after the race at Phoenix when asked to assess his chances of a last race comeback, improbable but not impossible. Carl said, reminding everyone that there would be no quit in the number 99 Office Depot Ford Fusion team this weekend, as if anyone thought otherwise. The number 48 Lowe's Chevrolet team, meanwhile, is on the precipice of history. Jimmie Johnson is trying to become only the second driver in the history of this sport to win NASCAR's biggest championship 3 times in succession. Cale Yarborough is the only other driver to accomplish the feat. He did that in 1976, 77, and 78. No matter what happens on Sunday, Carl Edwards has had a fantastic and a dramatic season, highlighted by 8 victories, 18 top 5 finishes, and 26 top 10 finishes. Let's take a look.
I'm gonna tell you something, you gotta give this guy credit. He's driving this car hard.
Pretty good off right now. I feel like I've beaten most of these people on the gas.
Here comes Jimmie Johnson in the wall.
I just didn't know what was going to happen. I figured I had to try.
We mentioned Talladega could be the turning point in the chase.
It just didn't work out today. I always worry about the idiots when we come here, and I was the guy that caused that one.
The reason you see these guys pushing so hard with the 99 team is they need to lead the most laps. You see he's driving this car extremely hard off the corner. He was sideways off turn 4. Here goes Carl Edwards to the lead. Carl Edwards will come down and win for the 7th time in 2008.
Awesome work, boys.
Who finished second?
The 48.
Are you kidding me? Man, Jimmie's magic. We gotta go win those next 3.
The biggest problem for Johnson right now is that this 99 car is so fast.
So far, they've told Carl to stay out. What a call. Coming out of turn 4, what a call. Carl Edwards gets it done and wins at Texas.
Hell yes. Right there. That's Ford fuel mileage. Great job.
The thing we've got to do is just keep our heads up, go to Homestead. It's still possible.
Carl, what's it going to take on Sunday to pull off what would be an unbelievable comeback?
I'm hoping Jimmie forgets how to drive or has some sort of trouble between now and Sunday. But, we're just going to have great luck. And, we saw what happened with Jeff's engine last week. And, something like that were to happen, we just have to make sure that we're there to capitalize and do the best. Bob and I talked about it this week. And, if you were to go out there and have trouble on the first lap, the most excruciating thing would be to finish 8th or 9th and still not go make it happen. So we have to go out there to try to win this thing, and that's our plan, is to go lead the most laps and win the race. That's what we hope for.
Best of luck to you this weekend, Carl. 7 victories, 15 top 5s, and 22 top 10s tell the statistical story for Jimmie Johnson's season, but there's obviously much more behind this remarkable run of success than just sheer numbers. Johnson and his team are winning both races and titles at a time in NASCAR when it's tougher than ever to do so. Excellence does not come easily in the NASCAR Sprint Cup Series. Here's some quick glimpses of the number 48's season.
2008 chase for the Sprint Cup is officially underway.
Just like last week, let's go out here and show them what we're made of.
Jimmie Johnson's been on point all day. He is extremely fast.
Oh, wow. Carl Edwards trying to hang on. Here comes Jimmie Johnson down, and Johnson will take it.
Yeah, boys. Hell yeah. Look for the highlight reel there, brother. Yeah. You got this, man. You're bringing home the trophy.
All of these guys are struggling, and Jimmie Johnson, Jeff Gordon are absolutely the class of the field.
He's well on his way to that 3rd consecutive championship, which has only been done one other time by Cale Yarborough.
Jimmie Johnson is so precise with that car, he's going to be almost impossible to beat here these last few laps.
Johnson just pulls away at turn 4. led 7 times for 339 laps.
Good job, Jimmy. Excellent performance, gentlemen. Excellent performance.
In dominating fashion, the championship chase continues for Jimmie Johnson. He wins at the Phoenix International Raceway.
Jimmie Johnson right in front.
Along with Jimmie and Chad being outstanding. It's actually incredible what we're witnessing.
Jimmie, you're very close to an historic achievement this weekend. Your thoughts, knowing you have to finish 36th or better in the race Sunday to win your 3rd consecutive title?
We're definitely in a great position, but at the end of the day, we still got to run the race and still have to go out and get the points needed to win the championship. So we're approaching it like we would any other race weekend. I do feel less pressure, at least as of now. We'll know a lot more about that tomorrow when practice starts. But knowing that we're in a great position in the points, I feel and hope and think it's going to give me a lot of confidence in tomorrow's practice session along with Saturday's to just focus on the right things, worry about the car, and really find the rhythm that way. I know in the past we've been here and we've had a decent points lead, and you're still worried about every move you make, every round of wedge in the car, every track bar adjustment. Is that the right one? Is that? So I think that it should bring a calming sensation of the team, and that will be needed as there's a lot of pressure on us and what we hope to do this weekend. And then really we got to go out and run 400 miles. And I feel that the safest place to be would be up front. Our mile-and-a-half stuff's been decent. So if we can get up there and race for the lead would be ideal, and lead laps is what we're really after. But at the end of the day, I think we need to be towards the front and just do our thing, do what we do as the 48 team.
Best of luck on Sunday.
Thank you. What was that big word you used earlier? Could you explain that? Carl and I were a little confused.
Precipice?
Yeah, what is that exactly?
There's not enough time right now. We'll
Okay.
talk later.
Bad timing? Later?
Let's turn it back now to NASCAR's Kerry Tharp, who will conduct the question and answer session with our championship contenders. Kerry?
Okay, Mike, thank you very much. We will now move into our Q&A session. I think you all know the drill. If you have a question, please raise your hand, and we'll get over to you with a wireless microphone. We have 3 wireless mics, Josh, Melanie, and Mike Ford. If you have we'd like to limit you to 1 question, so if you have a follow-up, we'll certainly try to get back to you as quickly as we can. We've got 30 minutes allotted for this session. So please state your name and affiliation prior to asking your question. As I said, we'll try to get to you as quickly as possible. Who's got the first question? Start right here.
Tom Jensen, SpeedTV.com. For both of you, in the past, some of the championship fights have been very contentious where guys clearly didn't like each other. You guys both have a lot of respect for each other and for each other's race teams. Can you talk about the satisfaction you get racing and beating the other?
That's the way I've grown up in racing, is respecting the people that you race against. There are times when competitive spirits exist in your head, and you might not think good things, like when he was leading at Texas. I wish that he ran out of gas. And I know last weekend when Jeff's engine blew, he was wishing that ours would blow too. But outside of that, it's the way I was brought up, and I'm sure Carl as well. You just have a great deal of respect for the guys you race against. And I've always been one that has wanted to win races and to win championships, not fall into them. And I think this year it's been a challenge from the beginning of the season for us, and we worked very hard to get ourselves in contention. One time it looked like the 18 and the 99, and then the 18 slipped off, and these guys have been rock solid all year long. And the thing I'm impressed with is how the 99 team shows up regardless of the racetrack. The mile-and-a-half stuff they've been strong at, but you go to Martinsville, he's running there in the top 3 all day long. Phoenix, same thing. So road courses, you go through it all, and they are a very well-rounded team that we know we have our hands full with, and this year's just worked out a little better so far for us.